贵的吧？这老贵。Hey everyone, so back to the vlogging era of Legion TV. So I'm currently in Hong Kong at my hotel Park Lane, which is part of the Marriott family. So yeah, it is my second time back in Asia this year, 2025. Loved it so much back in May, had to come back 6 months later, and this time it's a solo adventure. Back in May, I was with my parents, my brother and sister, as you know. And what better time to revive my YouTube channel than the present. With that being said, originally I want to also invest in a DJI Mic 3, which I do have on order coming, but wasn't able to receive it on time for the trip. So whenever I do vlog and I'm gonna talk, I'll do it indoors where, you know, it's less noise and peace and quiet. Landed yesterday, last night, 20 hours of flying, Montreal to Vancouver, then Vancouver to Hong Kong. Vancouver to Hong Kong, it was definitely something. Had some turbulence mid-air, which wasn't fun, got a little dizzy, but anyways, the worst is over, and here I am. So first morning, gonna go hit up Anytime Fitness Hong Kong. They have many locations over here. So since I'm a member of Anytime Fitness in Montreal, the FOB grants me global access to any location, and gonna take advantage of it. Normally I don't work out in hotel gyms because they don't have what I need, which is primarily the barbell, bench press, squats, shoulder press, etc., etc. In that regard, I prefer to do it that way than using dumbbells. And the only thing they have in the hotel gym for this one is obviously treadmills and dumbbells, and which, you know, you can bench there in that capacity too. But for me, personal preference, and when I didn't really work out in May for 3 weeks with, you know, the proper barbells and all that, because there wasn't access to it, felt weak when I got back to Montreal and in regards to getting back on the grind. And for me, fitness is very important in my life. I enjoy working out. I enjoy getting stronger every day. And yeah, I'm also a member of Gold's Gym. There's no Gold's Gym in Hong Kong or Singapore, where I'll be later. So Anytime Fitness is still tier 1. And I'm gonna take full advantage of my time here, working out as much as possible. Not far away from the hotel. It's a little metro ride or subway, whatever they call the public transit system over here. They use the octopus card to navigate around, and public transit is very, very accommodating in Hong Kong. Same like Montreal in certain parts. Me personally, I prefer driving everywhere, but in Hong Kong you don't really need to drive. Basically, the public transit is so accessible here. You can get around very easily. The only parts where you're gonna need a car to get around is like the mountain areas, but don't plan on going there this time around. It's not super hot as I thought it would be. It was forecasted to be well, it was hot when I was checking the weather app a few weeks prior, but then, you know, November hits, it's 15 degrees every day. But yes, 15 degrees is nothing, but there's lots of wind at the moment. For the rest of the week, seems the wind will stop, which is good. So a little chilly, but nothing compared to Canadian weather, that's for sure. With that being said, gonna hit up the gym. I'm gonna definitely vlog it, and stay tuned. So day 3, or more like day 2, were in regards to like a full day, since I came 2 nights, well, about 2 nights ago, and for the most part, gonna be going on and about the MTR, which is the metro train station system over here that they use, and very accessible, very easy to navigate around. I use an octopus card, which is one of their methods of payment to go from ride to ride, and it's very easy. You can use your credit card via Apple Pay as well, but the octopus card is just a form of digital or physical payment that Hong Kong has utilized over the years. It's their version of Apple Pay, which you can still use Apple Pay here, so give or take, to each their own. Probably gonna hit the gym later today as well. Yesterday I went to the Anytime Fitness Hong Kong location on North Point. North Point is basically like a district there over here, and made a shout out to the Old Forum location where I normally work out in Montreal. So did a few videos as well, which are going to be in this YouTube video. Today, gonna hit up Central. Didn't check it out yesterday. Had some barbecue goose last night, so I had that for this morning's leftover breakfast. And but yeah, Central it is today. Gonna see what else I can do. Obviously, there's more to Hong Kong than just roaming around the MTR. There's the Big Buddha, but kind of a bit far. I don't know, for a solo adventure, and I already went there before with my brother in 2016. And it's more of a summer destination, frankly. But I am going to Macau on Saturday for the whole day. So I'm going to be there from 7:40 a.m. to 8 p.m. Besides the Venetian Macau casino, which I'm going to make some attempts at making some money at blackjack. Going to definitely check out the Portuguese egg tart. I forgot how to say it in Portuguese, but I'm sure the merchants will let me know once I'm there. And apparently it's really good. I do know, of course, like these egg tarts in actual Portugal are definitely something to try at some point. With that being said, stay tuned for more.
You may stumble, trip up, fall on your face. Don't hold back. You think it's time you get up. Crunch time, back to sit up. Come on, keep pace. Don't hold back. Put apprehension on the back burner, let it sit. Don't even get it lit. Don't hold back. Get involved with the jam. Don't be a prick. Hot chick, be a pig. Don't hold back. World, the time has come to. World, the time has come to. World.
Now in Macau for the day. So I arrived here around 10 a.m. Macau time, and gonna stay here for until 6 or 7 p.m. So I have enough time to do the customs without missing the last bus to go back to Hong Kong. Macau's been great. I like the weather. I mean, love Hong Kong as well, of course. I'm still staying in Hong Kong for one more night. Yeah, Macau is definitely a vibe. Portuguese influence over here, big time. But food is great. People are great. They call themselves the Macanese, which is basically a mixture of Chinese and Portuguese. Amazing, amazing. Had, of course, the famous Portuguese egg tarts in Macau. Of course, I'm sure in Lisbon, Portugal, it's a whole other level. But here, still delicious. Also had duck fried rice for lunch. For dinner, TBD. We'll see. Maybe I'll eat back in Hong Kong. Depends on what time I leave over here. Earlier, when I first got here around 10 a.m., I went to the Venetian Macau, which is the casino, one of them. Made about $108 Canadian. It's alright. Blackjack, a few rounds here and there. Then I knew when to quit. Now I'm just having some good coffee in Macau. Everyone, so currently in Singapore, first day, and loving the 30 degrees Celsius. But first off, let's talk a little bit more about the last few days. So Hong Kong was epic as usual. I miss Hong Kong already, and it was my third time in Hong Kong, and I also went to Macau for my second time. First time was in 2016 as well, 9 years ago. So yeah, Hong Kong overall, food was great, vibes were great, hospitality was great, and every time is like the first time. Just getting around, the public transit, the nature, everything. It was a little chilly in the beginning of the week, but it got better, and can't complain, to be honest. The food was also amazing, barbecue goose and duck, and can't go wrong with that. Macau was also next level. As you may already know, Macau was colonized by Portugal many years ago, so they have a lot of Portuguese influence, and yeah, the food is a big aspect of that in regards to especially the egg tarts and a few other dishes here and there, like the Portuguese chicken, etc., etc. So when I got to Macau yesterday, and it was a day trip, took this bus to go there. I had to go to customs all over again. Had of course 2 egg tarts as my first meal over there as a snack, and for lunch had the duck fried rice. Pretty good, can't complain. Dinner didn't really eat much, just like a quick pick me up at a fast food restaurant, and for the most part also went to the Venetian Macau, which is one of their casinos, and it's pretty much it. But what I didn't do the first time around was get to see more of the old part of Macau and not, the city area, which was pretty interesting. Met this local Portuguese local. He is from Portugal. So just a general assumption is that most locals in Macau are Chinese descent from China or Hong Kong. But in Macau, there's lots of former, I guess the best word would be Portuguese expats, and those who were born out of a mixed breed of Chinese and Portuguese citizens. So for the most part, interesting to see. Also noticed a lot of Filipinos slash Filipinas, a lot of South Asians, Southeast Asians, and yeah, interesting city. Would definitely go back for sure. It's a little tricky to get there. You either have to take a bus or a boat, and everything's timed. So you could probably drive there, but I didn't rent the car for Hong Kong or Singapore because the public transit is so accommodating. Anyways, just arrived in Singapore, had my shower ready, and looking forward to seeing what Singapore has to offer me. My 2-week adventure in Asia 2025 part 2 is nearing its end. So for the most part, Singapore has been great. Yesterday I went to Little Myanmar and also Gardens by the Bay. Gardens by the Bay, I went to the Flower Dome and the Jurassic Park Lost Adventure. Interesting to say the least. For the most part, for Little Myanmar, since my parents are from there, that's the only reason why I went. And tried some good food for dinner. That being said, today is going to be very low key. Probably going to hit the gym as I've been doing all week over here. They have an Anytime Fitness location, so when you're a member of Anytime Fitness, you have global access for free. Shout out to the Old Forum location where I generally work out at back home. And so yeah, there's one on the second floor of this hotel. So stay tuned for more, and it's only the beginning. Went to Asia twice this year. Next year it's going to be twice as well. In the beginning, around April, May, probably. And then, of course, 2 weeks in November for American Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Since, you know, I work for an American company, got to take advantage of those days off. Stay tuned. So 7 days back, 8 days back to be precise, in Montreal, and pretty much recovered from my jet lag. Had a lot of sleep here and there. Been waking up super early, like 4, 5, 6 a.m. almost every day. But I like it like that way. I get to maximize my day, go to the gym in the morning, work, and vice versa. My fridge has been refilled already. As you know, when you travel, usually it's best to empty the fridge out so the food doesn't get rotten for however many days or weeks you're out. So that's done. Fully recharged, and yeah, looking forward to the next big adventure. And once I get my DJI Mic 3, it's gonna be more full-fledged. Wish I had it sooner for this trip, but it is what it is. Thank you for taking the time to watch the last half an hour of this video. Please subscribe, like, and share. And a quick shout out as well to my good friend Damien, who I met up with at Singapore. He is a local there now. I'm actually going to see him in a couple of weeks here in Montreal. He has a family over here, but he does live in Singapore, and he took care of me when I was in Singapore. So with that being said, stay tuned for the next vlog. Thank you.